tech actors and security agencies in coming days before submitting its final recommendations to the House. The Commissioner of Police, Federal Capital Territory, CP Mila Dantan Waye, on Monday embarked on a strategic community engagement tour of the Durumi internally displaced persons camp and the Pape community. The visit forms part of the command's continuous efforts to deepen community policing, foster public trust, and enhance collaborative security management across the territory. During the interactive sessions, residents of both locations expressed appreciation for the improved police presence and strengthened operations within their communities. They acknowledged the command's growing responsiveness to security concerns while highlighting areas where continued support is required. According to a statement issued by the command's public relations officer, SP Josephine Arde, the Commissioner of Police in his address reiterated the command's unwavering commitment to delivering professional, accountable, and community-centered policing services. SP Arde said he emphasized that effective security is a shared responsibility that thrives on mutual trust, open communication, and active partnership between the police and the public, urging residents to maintain close collaboration with the police and to provide credible information that can help prevent crime and sustain peace. The police boss further charged the divisional police officers of Durumi and Pape to uphold the confidence reposed in them by the communities, ensure improved service delivery, and maintain the highest standards of professionalism in the discharge of their duties. You're watching ASO Television News. You can watch us live on DSTV channel 392. Also on StarTimes TV channel 127, Free TV channel 507, UHF band on channel 36. And still to come on the news, Nigeria steps up preparations to host ACI Africa Regional Aviation Conference in 2026. Stay with us for details of these and more stories after the break.
Dear African dreamer, your dreams can now take flight. Your businesses can now soar higher than ever before. Your continent is finally about to become one connected village because we are changing sub-Saharan Africa aviation culture for the better. For the very first time for Africa, the sky is truly the limit. The Nigeria International Air Show is here and holds at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja from December 2nd to 4, 2025. Book your attendance now at www.nigeriaairshow.ng/attendees. For sponsorship and partnership inquiries, call +234 915 557 0049 or send an email to inquiry@nigeriaairshow.ng. Nigeria International Air Show, giving wings to the Pan-African dream.
Welcome back. Moving on, a civil society group known as Abuja Municipal Centennial Lions Club has reiterated its commitment in supporting President Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda by promoting selfless service in ensuring safer and hygienic environment in the country. This was stated by the newly elected president of the club, Francis Daniel Okonkwo, while addressing newsmen during their 10th year anniversary ceremony in Abuja. Our correspondent Oluwapeluma Adeyemi tells us more. Sorry, we bring you that report in our subsequent bulletin. Nigeria's preparation to host the ACI Africa Regional Conference and Exhibition in September 2026 gained momentum on Monday as Aviation and Aerospace Development Minister Festus Keyamo received the Secretary General of the ACI Africa, Mr. Ali Tonsi, in Abuja. A statement by the Minister's Special Advisor on Media and Communication, Tunde Moshood, said the ACI Africa delegation, accompanied by top FAN officials, assessed Nigeria's readiness for the major continental aviation event In his remarks, Mr. Tohunso reaffirmed Nigeria's strategic role in African aviation and expressed strong support for the country to host next year's conference. The minister assured the visitors of Nigeria's full commitment, saying the nation has the capacity and infrastructure to deliver world-class events. On her part, FAN Managing Director Olubomi Koko disclosed that preparations are well underway, including partnership talks with a 5-star hotel undergoing major upgrades ahead of the conference. The visit marks a key step in strengthening Nigeria's aviation diplomacy and reinforcing its leadership in the region. The National Orientation Agency has inaugurated a joint committee with the National Universities Commission, NUC, and Nigerian media to incorporate citizen studies into university curricula. The committee, inaugurated by NOAA DG Malam Lanre Issa Onilu, will draft a curriculum for consideration and implementation. The DG emphasized that Nigeria Identity Project aims to restore Nigeria's regional foundation, promoting shared responsibility and institutional transformation. The NIP's core component, the National Values Charter (NVC), outlines Nigeria's promise and citizen code, defining expected values. He stressed that these principles must be instilled in young Nigerians to nurture responsible citizens. Citizenship studies are already part of primary and secondary school curricula. The committee will collaborate with academic experts to develop a university curriculum, ensuring graduates embody Nigerian identity with honor and dignity. NUC representative Mrs. Florence Uju Onwoha praised NOAA's initiative, citing Federal Executive Council approval. She assured the committee's effectiveness in nurturing responsible citizens, fostering national unity, and strengthening democratic values. Corps members have been urged to imbibe the core values of National Youth Service Corps throughout the service year and beyond. The Director General of NYSC, Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu, made a call while addressing 2025 Batch C Corps members currently undergoing orientation course in Rivers State. He urged them to be patriotic and allow integrity, efficiency, transparency, commitment, and other good virtues to be their guiding principles. Emphasizing the need for team spirit, he also enjoined them to see themselves as one indivisible family. General Nafiu, who commended the Corps members for obeying the clarion call to serve their fatherland, encouraged them to make positive contributions to national development. Earlier, the NYSC Rivers State Coordinator, Mr. Moses Olege, had presented a camp situation report to the DG, saying the 2,586 Corps members are currently undergoing orientation course had demonstrated high level of discipline, patriotism, and commitment. The 2025 Urhobo Cultural Day and Symposium in Abuja took a compelling turn as political leaders from Delta Central called for the revival of Urhobo influence in national affairs, stressing the urgent need for unity, self-upliftment, and strategic collaboration among the Urhobo people. Speaking with journalists, the senator representing the Delta Central Senatorial District, Olorogun Ede Dafinu, represented by Barrister Adelabu Ejirogene, said the Urhobo nation must return to the core values that once placed it at the forefront of the national leadership in the economy, education, and public service.
His message centered on unity, love, and the upliftment of the Urhobo people, warning that internal division was responsible for years of retrogression, urging Urhobo sons and daughters in positions of authority to use their offices to uplift their people.
Giving ourselves as sisters, that is, lifting ourselves as a nation. The Urhobo people used to be at the forefront as leaders, economic and education. In terms of, like I mentioned there, that the first Nigerian to sign the Nigerian currency was an Urhobo man. It's Chief Jabin Obaho. Then you can mention other names like Mariere, Mukoro Mowo.
Culture is very important. It portrays our way of life. It portrays the way of life of the Urhobo people, and they are very unique. In their dressing, they are unique. I don't think any other tribe in Nigeria dresses like this in a very royal manner. So it's a unique culture. Their food are unique. If one of our food is one of the very unique food in Nigeria.
Also speaking, the member representing Okwe Sapele Vue Federal Constituency, Barrister Benedict Etana Bebe, described the Abuja Urhobo Day as a strategic platform for national dialogue and collective advancement. He encouraged more engagement, cohesion, and visibility among Urhobo stakeholders, emphasizing that the people must continue to project their capabilities and push for greater representation.
The Urhobo practice is sacrosanct, to what God expects, the right thinking of what God expects the human, to think. There are some of these practices you see in some other tribes. You dare not mention it within the Urhobo tribe. So the Urhobo is unique, and I value it. His dressing is good, relaxed, and very elegant. Like what Prof said, the Urhobo man is a peaceful man, even by the nature of his dressing. No man ties wrapper and go for fight. It's only those who can fling up their top wares that can easily be available for things like that. So Urhobo portrays peacefulness, very enlightening group of people with strong culture, and I repeat, with strong, culture.
It's a feast where all Urhobos come together to showcase our tradition, who we are, what we do among the nation.
The event, attended by prominent sons and daughters of the Urhobo nation, formed part of wider calls for political repositioning, cultural preservation, and renewed advocacy ahead of the 2027 political cycle.
And on business, Nigeria has achieved a landmark trade milestone with official recognition of Nigeria National Accreditation System, NINAS, as a signatory to the Africa Accreditation Cooperation Mutual Recognition Arrangements. The National Quality Council, under presidency celebrating this achievement in Abuja at a high-level event, noted that this was made possible through strong support under the UK-Nigeria Standard Partnership Programs and aligns with opportunities created by the UK-Nigeria Enhanced Trade and Investment Partnership. The NQC added that this success strengthens Nigeria's integration into global value chains and creates new opportunities for businesses and consumers alike, while reinforcing the UK's commitment to inclusive trade through initiatives such as Developing Countries Trading Scheme. Speaking at the event, the UK Director of Trade Policy and Market Access for Africa, Hannah Barbosa, acknowledged that the UK is proud to have supported Nigeria's journey to global accreditation through the UK-Nigeria Standards Partnership Program, and this achievement opened doors for deeper UK-Nigeria collaboration across sectors such as healthcare, food safety, and industrial services. This collaboration ensures that NINA's accredited assessments are now accepted across Africa and globally through International Laboratory Accreditation Corporation and International Accreditation Forum frameworks, removing technical barriers to trade and unlocking new market access for Nigerian businesses. Hainan in China is opening up new era for the global market. That is according to the 15th five-year plan from 2026 to 2030, which placed the Hainan Free Trade Port as its focus on institutional opening up, innovation-driven development, and high-quality growth. Chinese President Xi Jinping had emphasized the importance of developing the Hainan Free Trade Port to a high standard, describing it as a crucial gateway for China's new era of opening up. In this regard, a briefing with Global South Media in Haikou to further harness FTP authorities from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Hainan government moved beyond policy documents to issue a direct invitation to investors, business leaders, and entrepreneurs from Africa, Asia, and Latin America. They noted as concerning Africa that key step is being taken for the establishment of trade facilitation platforms and policy dialogues between Hainan and African countries, including Nigeria, to streamline agricultural exports like cocoa and sesame. Diplomatic correspondent Joy Annie reports that the 15th five-year plan period is considered a crucial stage for Hainan, as it will be the first 5 years during which the island-wide independent customs operations will be fully functional come December 18, 2025. And that's the news, but before we go, a look at one of our major stories. We told you that the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Wike, has warned that the ongoing enforcement for the payment of ground rent and other statutory fees will end this week with no further extensions. And that's the news. I am Princess Sobra Usman. Many thanks for watching.